I got bullied in high school one time, right?
Tell us the
Well,
story.
not bullied, just racial comment, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, so when I got there, Africans are days, and you guys been playing. Cause when I got here, I didn't know there's another country click when they talk.
Right.
I never knew that.
So they used to do that African booty scratcher. You were labeled.
I never. Education is way different from America.
Right.
A lot different. See, Ghana, if you're one person, whatever you want to study in Ghana, you study a lot of subjects, right? Here, you study a lot of subjects, but you are focused on one particular thing that you want to do.
Right.
And I saw a laptop on the floor. Well, it was a broken laptop. I brought it home. They were making fun of me while I pick up a laptop from the trash.
Yeah.
So I got it fixed and I connected it. I had like a little monitor TV and I connected it to it. And the key, you can see everything on it. And I'm like, hold on. So I went to my friend. That's Quasi, if you.
And like I said, welcome to the Diaspora Experience. Today, we're about to share a special story of my boy. One of he's been good to me, a great hardworking entrepreneur. His experience from the African continent, which part, and also his experience in Africa coming to America. And what he has done in America. Today we about to share his story, the Diaspora Experience. Charlie. SG.
Awesome.
Tell us about you, man. I mean, your name, where you started. How did you come to America? What happened?
So okay. First of all, let me introduce myself. Man, as I go by the name Frederick Nsia as my, legal government name. And then, I go by on the stage, Freddie X. And then I'm a CEO of XG Entertainment.
Yeah.
It's all about entertainment, man. We entertain our people. To your question.
Yeah.
So my mom brought me here,
Wow.
when I was young. So that's how I got to America.
So when you came to America, how was the experience like? Like, tell us about when you first got off the plane. I'm sure back in Ghana or back in Africa where you came from, you from Ghana, right?
Let me tell you this funny story, man.
Tell us a story.
As soon as I got to Reagan,
Yeah.
and then I asked my mom, are we taking another flight to another place or?
Right.
Because what I saw on TV is not what I, I'm saying though.
What did you see?
What I see, because I came in May, was 3rd May, right? So,
get into the summer period.
Yes, next month will be what? Oh damn, it will be
June.
about next month May.
Oh, next month
is May. So
okay, it'll be
next
about.
month will be about about.
You've been here for a long time.
A long time. I don't want to put it out, but yeah.
Yeah.
So when we got there, I asked my mom, man, are we in America or are we about to go to take another flight to America? And she was like, no, this is America.
Wow.
And this is DC, because we had DC.
But that wasn't really DC. You didn't go deep.
Well, I didn't go deep DC because no. Okay, this is when you coming out. I used to live in Alexandria.
Right.
So when I was coming out, and she pointed that way was DC.
DC, okay.
And then, because you see Pentagon and others,
And you guys driving on the highway. So
on the highway, so she pointed out.
You really didn't see the inner towns.
Not really,
cities
not
and,
in DC.
DC, yeah.
So,
by that time, you were expecting to see high-rise buildings like New York.
Like how exactly.
Music
but
videos.
The point is, when I got to, when I was coming from, I used to live in Accra, so where we used to live is just basically the same. Where we used to live I used to live in Mataheko.
Yeah.
Mataheko.
Yeah.
So when we got to the let's start from this. Kotoka Airport, right?
Yeah.
When we got there, when we got to the airport, It's basically the same as here when we get. Well, it's not the same, but it's just a little. The only difference. The only difference. No. Trust me. The only difference was just it was cold. You know what I'm saying? That's
so you're saying the people that people in the diaspora are telling lies about what is happening here to the people back
true,
home?
Man. It is.
Hey, Charlie.
A lot.
This is from XG.
It's from me. I'm not gonna sit here and say this. It's lies, bro. Let me tell you this. I'm not saying.
Right.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah.
A lot. And there's a lot of things that we go through here.
Yeah. We'll get there. So let's continue this. Your first day in school, how was the experience like?
My first day in school, I was
it like elementary, middle school, high school? Which one was it?
I was in high school.
High school, yeah. How was it like? What
first day was school. First day in school, I was kind of a little bit shy. You know what I'm saying?
Is it because
my first time being there, I don't know nobody in the school, and it's just So I got there, I met a couple people. We went to my counselor.
You met some Africans, Ghanaians.
I met some Africans. Well, luckily, my cousin was there too, so I already met my cousin. Then he came in, but then during like the lunch time when we get to the cafeteria, that's when we meet. And we chat, and then after the bell ring, we all.
What about in class? In class,
I was quiet.
So you never.
I was just focusing on school.
Okay.
I was just kind of quiet.
And I'm sure you played sports too. Probably soccer,
I did a lot of sports.
Soccer.
Not just soccer. I wrestled, played football, played soccer too.
Let's talk about football, American football. Now we talk about American football, not European football. This is
European
NFL
let me say this:
style.
European football we call it soccer here in America.
Yeah.
And then American football we call. The one that we throw. It should be egg ball, but we call it football. We only kick it one time.
So tell us about playing American football. I mean, you're from Africa. People expect Africans walk with tigers, cheetahs and so on. So
I got bullied in high school one time, right?
Tell us
not bullied, just racial comment, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. So when I got there, yo, Africans are days, and you guys been playing. Cause when I got here, I didn't know there's another country click when they talk.
Right.
I never knew that.
So they used to do that African booty scratcher. You were labeled.
I never got called that, but they just came in with a click. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that shit is, because I'm not. Excuse my language. Right. I don't know.
So what did you do?
So I told them, my country we don't speak that,
And they were still doing it.
And they were, it's white people, man. Excuse me, my language, and not only white people. There's some African Americans too that also comes in as, But then I changed their mind.
Right.
You feel me?
How did that happen?
When they first said, I got pissed off in the first time, But then I feel like if I get pissed off, right, they are going to keep doing it.
Right.
So I just laugh with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though? When they say it, I say the same thing to them. And I make it like a joke. You know what I'm saying? Then eventually they
feel like, okay, this guy is not really buying into,
what is that? They think I was gonna
it's not really getting him. So I mean, why do we continue doing this, right?
That's the point.
Now let's talk about after in high school, graduating from high school, comparing that to Ghana, lifestyle in Ghana, right?
So Ghana education is way different from America. A lot different. See, Ghana, if you're one person, whatever you want to study in Ghana, you study a lot of subjects, right? Here, you study a lot of subjects, but you are focused on one particular thing that you want to do.
Right.
Let's say you want to be a mechanic.
Right.
You focus on the mechanic aspect. You know what I'm saying? They don't add too much, how should I say, too much courses on you. You know what I'm saying?
Pressure, there's no pressure.
Exactly. And when we were back home, only universities that you move from your class to the teachers. I don't know if that's how it happened, because I never went to university in
high
Ghana.
school.
But here, you, the student, have to move to the teacher's class. You get it though?
Right.
In Ghana, the teachers come to your class. You get the difference, right? So it was kind of a little different, and also when it comes to education-wise. But to be honest with you, I would say Ghana education is better. You know what I'm saying?
Because when you came here, like let's say for example algebra, you were like number one,
I was
first place because
because Ghana education is. Let me put it this way. I'm not saying Ghana education is better because they force you to learn.
Yeah.
You get it though.
And then let's talk about this though. They force you to learn, and what about whipping? Versus.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to get to it. See, they force you. That's what I'm saying. They force you to learn. Forcing in Ghana meaning they whoop you if you make mistakes, or if they give you homework you don't do it. You know what I'm saying though. But when I got here,
What happened?
I felt like it was too much for in Ghana, like for them to whoop you.
Yeah.
It was too much because at the end of the day, the kids are scared.
No, the law. The law works it, right?
Of course.
The
law works here. The system works here.
Yeah.
Not in Ghana.
Now let's shift from education to looking at what you have behind you here. We're looking at XG Entertainment, right?
Sure.
So and then your artist name is Freddie X. You also a producer.
Sound engineer.
What?
I actually went to school. You might see my.
Oh wow.
Right there.
Yeah.
My certificate right there, up there.
He's a sound engineer. How did you get into this? This field?
It's funny, man. I went to one of my friends' house, right? He was doing, produce, like not, well, I wouldn't say produce, but he was making music. Like he had a little setup, making it. And I went there 2-3 times, and I'm like, I can do it. And back then, YouTube wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't popping.
No, it wasn't. So I don't know if this was a God-given gift or whatnot. I was coming back home. I never told this story. So I was coming back home, and I used to live in Alexandria, Morningside, walking, and I saw a laptop on the floor. Well, it was a broken laptop. I brought it home. They were making fun of me while I pick up a laptop from the trash.
Yeah.
So I got it fixed, and I connected it. I had like a little monitor TV, and I connected it to it, and the key. You can see everything on it. And I'm like, hold on. So I went to my friend. That's Quasi, if you know Quasi.
Yeah, Quasi, yeah.
I went to him and I asked him what he used. You know what I'm saying? What he used to make songs, right? To make it. And he told me first thing I learned of the software was Audacity.
Audacity.
It was Mishcraft.
Mishcraft, yeah.
So Mishcraft, and the Mishcraft, he got all the sounds and everything on it.
Right.
And I'm like, man, let me see. So I went on YouTube just to type in. Before YouTube was there, but it wasn't as much popular as it is right now. It was there, so I typed it in to see Meshcraft, how to use it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't many videos on there. It was like one video that the guy was actually not even focusing on it. So I did that. I went to the library to find a book about mixing.
Mixing, yeah.
And then there's one lady over there, she gave me the book. And then I'm like, I learned that. So I went to Kofi, and Kofi, Moff.
Moff, yeah.
I went to his place. He was also doing the same thing too.
Yeah. So
I'm
you learn from them, and
you see. So I'm like,
and then now we're here.
I got to this point, yes.
So I mean, when I look at this studio, I see a lot of good equipments, and I'm like, if we had this in Ghana right now, Africa, we will be producing a lot of artists,
sounds,
right?
Man, yes.
Sounds and so on.
A lot.
So what is happening now that we can actually translate that
into Ghana?
Ghana.
So I'm planning about it. I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, in Ghana, man, you gotta find somebody that you can trust. That's the only problem.
So what is the issue about? Let's talk about the trust thing. This is the Diaspora Experience, right? We want to understand why folks in the diaspora can really or always have a say that they can't trust the people, some people in Ghana?
You see,
what is the issue?
I've tried plenty of things with people, right? It never became successful. When this person will come in and be like, I don't want to put names out there.
Yeah,
this person will come in and be like, oh, this is messed up, this is this, but the person has sold it. You know what I'm saying though? This is this is that, and it's not, So at the end of the day, I'm just saying, if you're not there to do that kind of business, you got to find somebody who is very, very trustworthy.
And finding them is difficult, right?
That's the point.
So what can we do to fix issues such as that? Like,
those kind of issues, right? We cannot fix it. It's just the people's mentality. You get it though? So when they need it in the beginning, they will, in the beginning when they need it, they will come to you in a lovely way, right? But when they get it, that's when the whole thing gets messed up, because they got it easy. It's not their money.
Because the beggar have no choice.
Exactly. They don't. It's not their money, so they don't care about how they use it. You know what I'm saying though? And I'm not saying but there are some people who are seriously the bad ones make it bad, make it worse. So it's hard when the good ones come in.
But that the reason why I decided to start this program, the Diaspora Experience, is because we want to change the narrative where it's very difficult for folks or people in the diaspora to go back to Africa, because there's a lot of experienced folks out here that can actually go in there and help change the system.
The system will work if the people out there, right, their mentality change a little.
But you see, the mentality is I feel like it's I kind of understand where they're coming from, because you living in a hardship environment, survivor to the fittest, right? So you look at a situation whereby your friends are enjoying life, and you also want to be in that kind of situation. So hey, let me take advantage of you.
But okay, that's fine.
So what advice can you give them? In terms of
my advice is, these fingers, right?
Yeah.
None of them is equal.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get your money from.
That's true.
You don't know how I make my money.
Yeah.
You get it though?
Yeah.
So I cannot use you like what you do as I cannot be in your shoes.
Yeah.
Or I can steady your footsteps.
Yeah.
But I cannot be in the same shoes as you are.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know where you, as I said, I don't know where you make your money.
Yeah.
So my point is, if you get it right and you treat it right, it's gonna be yours one day.
Yeah.
So if you work for me, right? People that work for me, everyone that work for me knows it. If you work for me, I never let you go handy. Yeah. Sometimes you be in the house and I'll be like, hey, I sent you this.
Wow.
They'll be like, you'll be shocked. You'll be like, what? There's a lot of people that I do that to.
Yeah.
A lot. Anyone that works for me, ask them.
But then, we're looking at a broader picture where it's kind of like always folks are saying this and that about, our people in Africa and so on. But, this whole program is to change that. And, I'm happy that, you accepted the invitation. And today we are in the XG Studios.
You already know, man. Thank you guys, man.
I want you to subscribe and share and like the video. We will bring you more of this kind of contents. So if you also want us to visit you, you have you're an entrepreneur, you have something to share, you have something to share about Africa, just contact us, and then we will be there to share your story also. Right. This is the Diaspora Experience.